Hey guys, this is Nathan and welcome back to SevTech Ages. So today is the day we are finally going to get into Astral Sorcery and hit Age 2. So to get started on this, if we take a look at our advancements, we have something to write on. Begin keeping records of your knowledge on parchment. It requires the bark of mulberry trees which spawn out in the world. So I have one mulberry sapling. Yes, one whole sapling. So we're going to come over here and we are going to plant this guy, and then we're going to take some bone meal, and there we go. So now to aid in getting more saplings, I am going to attempt to break this with work blade and hope to heck that I get some. I haven't seen any yet. Please, saplings? I did not get a single sapling. No! Well, I do happen to know that Wandering One has some of these saplings over at his place, but I think we can possibly continue on. So then what we need to do is place this in front of our sawmill. Now, this is the only way to get mulberry bark. And so, yeah, we have to take care of that. Now, the mulberry bark, if we take a look at the uses on this, we need to combine it with water, and we will get this soaked mulberry bark. Now, we can do that in our wooden basin, of course. And then the soaked mulberry bark we need to dry on a drying rack, and then we need to put 4 of those together to make mulberry sheets, and then press that in the horsepower press in order to get the washi. So, a very long, convoluted process, and yeah, rather than stealing them from Wandering One, I am actually going to go out and look for these mulberry trees. It does say they spawn very rarely, so yeah, I'm going to head out into the world, probably over in this direction, see if I can find some mulberry, and I'll try to get everything put together here, and I'll see you guys after a little bit. Alright, that was a very long and drawn out process, but I have now made my washi. Now, one thing that I did find kind of interesting, so in my previous playthrough I made kind of an infinite faucet out of these barrels from ceramics, and oddly enough that does not work now. So I tried numerous things and I could not seem to get this to cycle the water, but also it's only holding 12 buckets, but I have enough here for, well, let's see here, there's 6 extensions. Yeah, 6 extensions and the base, which should be 28 buckets. So I don't know what's going on there. Now these do fill. I can use the regular Tinker's faucets to fill a porcelain channel, and the porcelain channel will push its water into the clay barrel. But you can't use the regular Tinker's channels to fill that. Can't use a regular Tinker's faucet here. I don't really care for it too much. But yeah, we've got our washi. I actually made one more than I needed. And I have a couple of mulberry pulp left. So now we need to go ahead and make this parchment, which we need the washi and an aquamarine, which I have gotten a fair amount of aquamarine down in the not the Betweenlands, the Beneath. So yes, we have quite a bit of aquamarine. So now that we have that, now we need to make our astral tome. So let's take a look at what the advancement says here. It says, access the knowledge of the stars by crafting the Astral Sorcery Journal. Note, the Astral Sorcery shrines do not exist in the world. Recipes have been altered to account for this. So normally in the shrines we would get the constellation papers. We can't get those here, so we have to actually craft them. But so this is a pretty easy thing to craft. We need some more aquamarine, a plant cloth, and a parchment. The plant cloth is 9 plant twine. So let's go ahead and grab that, and there we go. This is going in my diary. So finally, this is the last one for Age 1, Link to the Stars. complete the ritual to transform a crafting table into the Luminous crafting table. So for this, we need to have some reinforced slate, aquamarine, and marble, and a crafting table. So we need 4 more aquamarine, and we should have everything else that we need here. So go ahead and pour that real quick. We're going to head up here to our blood magic and abyssal craft area. And let's see, we are going to need to grab... Where's my knife? My knife isn't here. My sacrificial dagger. What? Well, anyway, these slates, what we do for these is we have to put a blank slate into a tier 2 altar. Well, we have a tier 2 altar, and the blank slate comes from putting stone into the tier 1 altar, and it takes quite a bit of blood, so this is going to take a little while. I'll have to eat a lot of food and just do some waiting and stabbing and things like that. And yeah, once I get that all ready to go, come back and we will get our next thing. Okay, got everything set up here. I think we are ready. So we have our marble on each side. We have aquamarine in the 4 corners. We have reinforced slates. In these locations, we have a crafting table in the center. We need 1000 PE in our Necronomicon, which we are completely full with 5000. So, no. Shift. Thank you. And there it is. And... ha! Link to the stars. Welcome to Age 2. Awesome. So let's go ahead and take a look at what we have here. So, first off, Tinker. We can start making our Tinker's tools now. Let's see here. What else do we have? We have woolly blankets. Craft some wool from fleece and wicker. We can make glass now. Upgrading your prospects, so that's going to be our new prospecting tool, which will allow us to find iron, gold, lapis, and star gems, or whatever they are, rock crystals. We also have paper. Evolve your paper production technique by making Minecraft paper, which will be very helpful because we won't have to make this washi anymore. Under the sea, we got a place for my things, so we can start making storage drawers. The Between Lands is going to be something that I'm going to have fun, but yeah. But yeah, down here is our Astral Sorcery stuff. I think that's where I want to be headed. But first we have to get a little bit of stuff together. So, going to want to make some glass first, get our upgraded prospecting tool, and see if we can go find some of the rock crystals and maybe some iron or something like that. And so, yeah, the other thing is I have no idea where we're going to be putting this, but I will say rain sucks. So, yep, I will go ahead and get a little of that stuff taken care of, and I will see you guys in a little bit. Alrighty, I just got the achievement glass blowing, and so we are going to go ahead and make our prospecting tool for this age. So for that we need 2 logs, 2 pieces of coal or charcoal, and 1 piece of glass. So that's going to make our tough dowsing rod, and that will allow us to find various ores from age 2. Now I've been doing a little exploring while I've been waiting for that glass to melt, and I've found quite a few things for this age already. So I did find over here some rock crystal. So that is going to be the most important thing. I've also found a fair amount of hematite. So there's one here, There's some gold. Somewhere around here I found some lapis. Right there is some lapis. And so yeah, there's quite a bit of stuff here that we can go out and mine. And actually I am going to go and do that right now. So I think I'm going to go get the rock crystal first, because that seems to be the thing that we need most for Astral Sorcery. And I'll probably mine a couple of the hematite, gold, get that lapis, things like that. And I will be back in just a little bit. So here we are over at the rock crystal. Unfortunately, as you can see, we need something that is tier 2 for our harvesting to be able to pick these guys up. So our stone pickaxe is not going to cut it. Now thankfully, I have completely mined out an iron vein, and we have a lot of iron here. Now I was looking at some of the pickaxe options, and rather than going straight to an iron pickhead, I think we are going to stop on the way and get bronze. So I'm kind of curious, can we just make a... Okay, this requires those. Well, we can make plates. So yeah, let's just go ahead and make ourselves a bronze pickaxe. So I'm going to head back to the base. I think it's nighttime right now. But going to head back to the base, and I'll grab a little bit of bronze, make myself a pickaxe, and I think that should be able to mine that rock crystal. Hey, Mr. Zombie. So this is going to be another thing. Now we have mobs with iron and gold armor. And I guess I could probably turn off those too. But yeah, that's going to make life interesting. But also I guess we will be getting some of these iron swords. So, I think for now I'm going to stick with the stone sword. But we're probably going to want to switch to iron, bronze, or copper tools here fairly soon. So, yep, I will see you guys in a little bit. That was an Enderman. Alrighty, I'm back with a bronze pickaxe, and yes, we can harvest here. So there we go, rock, paper, scissors. So we've gotten a few other advancements now too. So if we take a look at age 2, we've also gotten the iron sights, find hematite. We also got the star power. Stardust can be found when breaking rock crystal samples. So yeah, I gotta mine all of this out, and hopefully we'll have enough room in our backpacks for this stuff. So yeah, that one is completely full. So that's not going to work overly well. But yeah, we've got to get as much of this mined up as we can. And might have to make a few trips. But we need to get all of this stuff together. And then we will start looking into Astral Sorcery. So I have been doing quite a bit of mining. Yeah, the crystals, we have 3 double chests full with a little bit of overflow, and that is just from the one vein. I've also cleaned out a couple of veins of hematite, got quite a bit of iron, and we're actually going to take a little of this and drop it in here. But we also got about a half a chest of lapis, and then a few stacks of gold. Now we're going to need to be running some gold through here in a bit too. But right now I have picked up the Seared Heater, and this thing runs on charcoal because its temperature just won't quite get high enough. So I have instead made a seared tank, and this thing will power the melter with lava. Its temperature can go up to 1300 degrees, and for iron I believe its melting temperature is like 1000. I can't remember. I'm sure that it says in the geolysis manual. But we're going to be able to melt some stuff out here. And the main reason I want to do this is I want to get myself a regular bucket. So actually, yeah, let's go ahead and put in 3 more. We'll make 1 block of iron, and then I'll melt down a little bit of gold. And actually, we should only need 2, I think, for that. But so to make the iron bucket, first we need to make a stone bucket. And then we need to take this stone bucket and pour gold over the top of it so that we can make a bucket cast. That bucket cast, then we can pour iron into, and we can make ourselves a regular iron bucket. Now, in the meantime, I have made several clay buckets, and we should be able to pick up a little bit more lava with that prior to all of this just kind of turning sideways and we don't have any buckets anymore. But so this is going to take a little while. It looks like our iron is actually ready now. So we need to put a little bit more iron in here. And let's go with 3. I think it takes 3. So that's going to take a while to cool down. So gold ingots. Alright, so let's go ahead and actually, do I have... Oh, no, I'm using all of those over there, the faucets. So let's just go ahead and make ourselves another faucet. Oh, and well, right about that time it actually finished anyway. But so we'll go ahead and put down a casting table. We'll put our stone bucket on here. Faucet. Go ahead and drop this on here. And pour that gold around it. That will make us an iron or a bucket cast. So now there's our iron. Let's go ahead and pour that in there. And ooh, iron bucket, iron bucket. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you. So we can now grab water, lava, pretty much anything that we want. So that is nice. I like it. I like it a lot. So we do need to melt down quite a bit more iron, but we need some gold as well because, well, we need some gold to continue forward with, Astral Sorcery. So I suppose I better just go ahead and do a little bit of stuff here, and I will see you guys in a little bit. So we are now ready to continue forward with our Astral Sorcery stuff. So the next thing we need to do is make a constellation paper. Now this will be able to be done later through Astral Sorcery, but right now we need to do it with the Necronomicon ritual. So for this we need 2 celestial crystals, 4 aquamarine, a parchment, and 2 gold ingots. So I have placed everything here except for the rock crystals, which I found the absolute worst purity crystals that I have. So these are a 4 and a 5 purity. I mean, there is nothing worse in the chests that I have. And then I'm going to come over here and grab our Necronomicon. And let's see here. We have a full 5,000 in this. And how much does this take? 500. Okay. So let's go ahead and shift click on there. And it's... Oh, okay. I see. It slowly pulls the stuff out. Interesting. So there we go. We got filling the gaps, defeat the Ender Menace, and I memorize a drawing of Vicio. So this is a constellation paper for Vicio now. Let's go ahead and drop this back in here for just a bit. Let it do its thing. And let's take a look at what we've got next. So we now have Liquefy. The light well from Astral Sorcery will allow certain items to be liquefied into liquid starlight. So I think we may actually need to look a little bit into the the Astral Tome for a little bit more information on some of this stuff. So Yeah, let's go ahead and get over here and stop bouncing. So let's grab our Astral Tome. We'll need our Luminous crafting table. Let's grab a few more aquamarine because I think we're going to need some of that. And then for some reason I get the feeling we need some marble. So I think from this point on we kind of need to chisel our marble into Astral Sorcery marble. But let's go ahead and take a look at our Astral Tome, which actually if we shift right click this, we can put our constellation paper in there. But now let's open this up and we've got Discovery, Exploration, and I think that should be it right now. So Discovery, I believe, is where we want to start. We have, okay, so there are lines here that run between these, and whichever direction the lines move is the direction things should work. So first off, we had the ancient shrines, which we don't have, then constellation paper, and the resonating wand with ores and the luminous crafting table, yeah. Okay, so basically we just need to do what we need to do. Alright, so we need to make the light well. To make the light well, we need some marble in various forms, which we do have crafting abilities for this stuff. We can do it in the luminous crafting table, or we can just chisel it. So the chisel we can actually make now because we have iron available. So if we go ahead and grab a block of iron, go ahead and grab this, we will drop that in here, and 1, 2, 3, 4, there we go. So we have iron. Let's go ahead and grab a stick please, and this should give us a chisel. Then we can chisel some marble. No, not a backpack. Chisel some marble. And I know we need some runed marble. And we need some chiseled marble. And right now that's it. So let's grab the chiseled as well. There we go. Now we are going to have to make a resonating wand in order to do anything here. Ender pearl. Why? Why? No! Oh, I have killed one Enderman so far, and it has dropped nothing. Oh, sadness ensues. Well, let me see what I need to do to start getting Enderman, I guess. I know I tried making a mob spawner in the hunting dimension. Maybe I just need to make that a little taller and a little bit bigger. And actually, now that we're into age 2, do we have access to the vector plates? Yes, we do. Okay, vector plates take glue, slime, or something, iron, and stone with some sugar. And sugar... Okay... Oh, the crushing tub actually gives us more than the grindstone? Strange. But I don't think that's going to be an issue because I think we have quite a bit of sugar. Yeah. So, can we make this stuff in... Okay, we can use the horsepower grindstone. Can we... Yes. Okay, we can use the millstone, and it gives us 2 as well. So yeah, I'll let this do its thing. I'll collect up a little bit of stuff. We're going to head to the hunting dimension and try to get set up for a little bit of quick mob killing. So I'm going to take pretty much all of the dirt that I have here, and I'm going to go start working on the foundation of that mob spawner. Once I get... the sugar and other things here to make those vector plates, we'll go ahead and get a whole bunch of vector plates made up, and hopefully we should be able to get a whole bunch of Enderman in there to kill. So I will see you guys in a little bit. So I have a box now up here way above the hunting dimension, and so I'm hoping this will work. I have put vector plates around the perimeter of this pointing into the center, and I'm hoping that that will push any spawned mobs into that hole. Now the thing is this hole is 24 blocks deep, so it may be too much and the mobs may end up actually dying from the fall, but we're going to quickly get down here and block this off so that mobs cannot get to us. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do that. So now if mobs are spawning, they should be falling, so our entity count is not looking promising. We are about 160 or 170 blocks off of the ground right now. We are almost at build limit. Okay, well, apparently we're getting something. So we'll just kind of have to see if we can get some Endermen. And another thing that I might want to do is get some hoppers underneath that so that we can collect the items a little easier. So yeah, it should be pretty easy to kill things. And yeah, I still have a few vector plates left as well. So I guess I will sit here for a while, kill some mobs. Hopefully we can get what we need to get an Ender Pearl, and then I'll see you guys in a bit. What in the heck is this? I have like a block slime? What on earth is that thing, and what did it drop, if anything? I don't think it dropped anything. I'm up to 3 Ender Dusts so far, but I haven't gotten any Endermen for quite some time. So that kind of stinks. But yeah, we're getting a lot of other stuff. But I guess I just keep going, and maybe we'll figure out what those... It looked like it was from Emberroot Zoo, and I know the golems from that don't drop anything, so who knows. But I've also been getting a lot of these fallen knights, and they've been giving me swords. And these swords are going to come in really handy because, well, machete, okay. We can combine this in the Hellfire Forge with a petty tartaric gem. I don't know. And we can get the Sentient Sword. The Sentient Sword, we can use this to get will from mobs. And this would be really nice, considering that we are killing mobs right now. So, actually, I might want to go and do that. Oh, Enderman? No Ender Dust. Darn it. Well, I guess I will continue fighting these guys. And, oh, there it is! There it is! We have 4 of them. I think that is all we need. So, yeah, I guess. I'm gonna kill a few more, and then I'll head back to the overworld, and we'll see if we can make ourselves a block of Ender Pearls that we can then turn into individual Ender Pearls. So I now have 2 buckets worth of Molten Ender Pearl here. So I'm going to go ahead and cast this out, and we should be able to get some Ender Pearls from this. So I have here in my inventory the recipes we're going to need once this finally gets done. Oh, this is so slow. So I believe these Whoa. Okay, so what it shows there is not what we need. So we need 1 more Ender Dust here. It's a good thing that I got 9 of those. So we need a full 9 of the Ender Dust in order to make that. Now, I did finally get everything, but also I was doing some killing with a Sentient Sword, and I've got tons of demonic will. I've also filled up this petty tartaric gem, and we're going to have to make some better gems here soon so that we can get the rest of that, you know, so that we're ready to do more stuff in, well, that's not, is that blood magic? Yeah, that's blood magic. So, yeah, we've got a lot of stuff to do there, but yeah, we finally have 2,250 molten ender pearl. There we go. So we have a block, an ender block that can be broken down here. So, oh, the sun is coming up. No. Okay, hurry, hurry, hurry. So we need an ender pearl. We need 2 aquamarine, marble. All right, so there is our resonating gem. So we have resonation. So I have placed down my luminous crafting table here, and I think we may have lost our power. Yeah, the power is dropping, and it is dropping rapidly. So, yeah, I don't think we're going to get this. So we have enough right now. Let's go ahead and give it a shot. Come on, please make it. Please make it. How much do we need? Oh, we had enough. Awesome. So we got a liquefy. So what we do with this thing is we place down our light, or our light well here, and we will place a rock crystal on it. Now what this will do is slowly collect starlight. It works best at night, of course, but it will slowly collect starlight and make it into liquid starlight here in the light well. Now it is kind of a random chance of these crystals breaking while this is happening, and so there's, yeah, you can get just tons and tons of buckets off of one, and then another one you can put on here and it'll break almost immediately. So yeah, but we are going to be trying to get a whole bunch of liquid starlight so that we can continue on with what we are doing here for the next episode, because we are out of time. So I'm going to say thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, don't forget to give a thumbs up. If you are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. If you have any thoughts about what I've been working on, or anything that you would like to see, be sure to leave that down in the comments, and I will see you next time. Bye.